So what I realized is that if you could pull the same thing off for the actual equations, so if the equations of water supported computation, so like if you can imagine kind of a steampunk, but it's really water punk type of thing where um, so modern computers are electronic. They're powered by electrons passing through very tiny wires and interacting with other electrons and so forth. But instead of electrons, you can imagine these pulses of water moving at a certain velocity, and maybe there are two different configurations corresponding to a bit being up or down. Probably if you had two of these moving bodies of water collide, they would come out with some new configuration, which would be something like an AND gate or OR gate. The output would depend in a very predictable way on the inputs, and like you could chain these together and maybe create a Turing machine, and then you have computers which are made completely out of water. And if you have computers, then maybe you can do robotics, hydraulics and so forth. And so you could create some machine, which is basically a fluid analog of what's called a von Neumann machine.